Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Last Week in Esports. My name is Trainer Jared, and as always, we've got tons to cover. We have an epic deal to cover, well, literally an epic deal for Epic Games. We had a Rainbow Six Siege tournament begin, a TFT tournament begin, Rocket League news and drama, and plenty more. So without further ado, let's dive right into it.
Baker, what was that?
Cloud9 are your E-League Major champions!
This is Rocket League!
I told you it was an epic deal, but I would actually really love to get your thoughts on it. It seems to be all over the place, but the general consensus is it's good news. And that is that the tournament organizer Blast has signed a deal with Epic Games to run RLCS, which is the Rocket League Championship Series, and FNCS, which is the Fortnite Championship Series. I think this is great news. You've seen what Blast has done with other events such as CS, and they kill it. I think this is good news, especially for Rocket League. Get them into probably where they should be in the success and the renown that the esports should have. For Fortnite, I think it's also going to be kind of the same. Blast should elevate this platform. I'm excited for Epic Games for it, and I'm actually just really excited for the future of Rocket League, selfishly. I think it's a great idea. General consensus, like I said, is good. There are some people worried about, existing frameworks that are going to happen and going to change. But what do you think? As the competitive season gets ready to kick off for League of Legends, as always, there's a postseason event in China called the Demacia Cup, and that just happened and just resolved. And let me tell you, BLG looks great. I know it's already the consensus. Like, BLG is a very solid team. They had a fantastic run at Worlds and a fantastic run at the year. But they did great. Won the Demacia Cup, took home first place. Knight got the MVP, so nothing really surprising there. But fun event. We do have the League of Legends season starting soon for most regions, so keep an eye on that. LEC news is already out. LCS news is coming soon. I'll keep you abreast of all of it. But for the meanwhile, congrats to BLG for winning the Demacia Cup. They deserved it. Cool event, great venue at that Shanghai Arena. Love it, and congrats tonight for the MVP. To all my Jinxie fans out there, it is the off-season for Rainbow Six Esports, and that means we have off-season tournaments. And right now they have the Rainbow Six Siege South Breach, which I love the name, tournament going on. We had the first weekend of it, and it pains me to say G2 has already exited. G2 lost to Jihu, literally that's their name, Jihu, and then lost in the lower bracket, and they are the first tier 1 team to be out of the tournament. Now, obviously, like I said, it's an off-season tournament. It's not worth a ton of money, but that's not good news. I mean, you still try. But I will say it was actually some phenomenal gameplay across the weekend. Some of the maps were, huge, long, drawn-out fights. Loved watching it. The G2 series, which they lost to Utoro, was like 7-5, 5-7, and then the final map went like 15 rounds. Very excited to see where it ends up next week as it's going to continue on, and hopefully we can see some new faces take home a championship. While there still is no news on when the Rocket League season is beginning, which it's beginning here in January, so we would like some news. There was, however, a 9th iteration of the draw event that's hosted by Rizzo and JamesBot, and it went spectacularly. In my opinion, it's definitely one of the best draws they've ever run. It's a great series, and this draw was no different. Fantastic teams, as we've seen tons of roster moves, one of the busiest off seasons probably we've ever had, and it was fantastic to watch. Space Station Gaming did come out on top in the draw, taking out Torment's Minions, which actually was an incredible series, by the way. Space Station, though, was absolutely just beating the shit out of everybody. Torment's Minions was also just beating everybody. It was a great event, but we really are starting to see a large discrepancy, in my opinion, on some of these teams. Also important to note, mechanics. Unreal now. I don't understand how this is a thing. The mechanics just get so much better every offseason. In the shots we saw, I'll play one here with LJ hitting arguably already a contender for shot of the year in a seemingly random tournament. That's not RLCS. Either way, the draw happened. That's good in the North America side. But on the Europe side, we have Carmine Core drama again. And I say again because Carmine Core is fanatical. I will say I used to have really poor feelings towards Carmine Core. I'm obviously going to be pulling for North America, and Carmine Corps is a phenomenal team that beats up on North America every chance they get. But I've come to really respect the Carmine Corps fans and just the fan base, and these people are rabid. This is the closest thing we have to like real sports fans in esports, and that's literally Carmine Corps across all esports. Rocket League, League of Legends, these people are absolutely rabid, and I respect it. They've grown a ton on me. I'm not necessarily bleeding blue yet, but I think down the road that might be something. But there is more drama. Last season with Carmine Corps falling short of a world championship, there's a ton of drama that came out, and it's kind of coming to light now. What happens is basically the team didn't know that they weren't going to be playing for Carmine Corps next year. Carmine Corps decided to rebuild around their core member, Vatira, who is easily one of the best players in the world. And it happened right after Worlds, as in, like, you're off the stage and everybody else knows that you're getting replaced and that Vatira's staying, but you don't know. Tons of drama there. Vatira tweeted out some stuff trying to clear it up. I don't know if I necessarily take his side on it. I like Vatira. I think he's a great player. I don't know if I take his side on, what happened or his story of it. But it is what it is. Make your own decisions on that. Either way, Carmine Corps, rebuilt around Vatira, looking to have a great season. Now I just need to get out of the off season so that RLCS can pick up and people can, start getting rid of the drama. Days 1 and 2 of the Teamfight Tactics KDA Cup have come and gone, and while the meta is not fun for me, I'm sure it's fun for others, it's still a great watch. I think what we have seen the esports side of TFT come to is really amazing, and how far they've progressed over the years of being an esport now. Like I said, the meta is not really my favorite. I like maybe watching Ezreal play. I really hate the Ari Sentinel comp. It is what it is. Love TFT. You take the good with the bad, but really phenomenal esport event that they are really putting on. And I think it's an esport in its own that has a great actual like core community around it. And the content seems to be very community centric. Tons of co-streamers. If you don't watch TFT, I urge you to check it out. It's actually really fun, at least to watch and to play. I'm a little biased, but if you have any interest in it, this is probably the best time to check it out. We have a great set. It's really fun. Sure, make your own decisions on the meta. I just don't like Ari, but I'm biased. And that'll do it for this week. There's really not a ton of esports stuff going on because it is the off season. But like I said, League of Legends is about to pick up. Rocket League's about to pick up. We're really going to start getting back into the season of esports here shortly. So I hope you've enjoyed your off season, enjoyed your holiday season, and let's get ready for some serious esports content coming up. As always, like, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff. Click the buttons, helps me out, and I appreciate it. So have a good one. GG's.